Hi guys, in this video we're going to look into merging vertices. So merging vertices is really useful. Then there's a few ways we can do this. So if I select these verts here, the first way that I can merge vertices is if I go to Edit Mesh, I can merge to center. So what this is going to do is it's going to merge both of those to the center, and now rather than having two vertices here, we've got one. So I'll see some students that will try and they'll grab the scale tool and they'll bring those in there like that. Okay, don't do that, because what it'll do is it'll give you with problems. These aren't physically welded together. So we can grab those two there, edit mesh, and then merge those to the center. So that's a much better way of doing things there. Okay, so another way that we can merge vertices together is if we hold shift right click with vertices selected, we can go up to merge vertices and target weld. This is also on your modeling toolkit, however my modeling toolkit isn't working at the moment, so the target weld tool here. What this does is it's obviously activated a new tool there, and what I can do now is I can take this vertice here, drag it into this one. So it lets me weld different vertices together really specifically. So rather than merging them to the center, I can merge them from one into the next one, depending on which one I want to merge together. So that's really useful. The last way we can look at merging vertices is by using the merge tool itself, so just standard merge. So if I select these two, edit mesh and merge. Now what this does is it merges them together that have a particular threshold. So you can see that this has merged these together, and it's got a threshold of 0.01. So if I was to increase that 0.001, okay, that's still merging those together. Add another 0 in here. It's being a bit of a pain, so add another 0 in. Okay, so it's still got those merged together. Let's step back a little bit. Let's grab those two again and edit mesh, merge. Let's increase this. Always merge for two vertices, so that's why that's doing that. So now if we turn that off and then we hit merge, so you can see it's not done it because they are outside of the threshold. So merge here, if I click those, so it's outside of that threshold. If I just increase this, increase that threshold there, 2, you can see it now merges them together. So now the distance apart of them is greater than, so I think the distance is 1 that they are together. So if I try anything over 1, it will merge them together, 1.1. There you go. So it's merging them together. So it's only merging things that are outside of that threshold there. So if we just step back. So if we, let's just connect these two edges together to create some more vertices. So if I select all of those vertices there, and if I run a edit mesh and merge on this, you can see the threshold there. They are greater than this. So if we increase that to 1 now, you can see it's now merged them up. So it's got rid of that line I made. If I then put that to 1.1, it's then going to go to the center there. So that's the merge tool. Now, where I mainly use the merge tool is if perhaps, let's say I extrude this face here, so that if I maybe click that extrude button on there, okay, so if I maybe click the extrude but forget about it, now there is hidden vertices in here, there's hidden faces, you can see them there, so it's not dragging that vertice down, it's just they're overlapped. So I would select all the vertices on my mesh, I would go to edit mesh and I'd find merge and I'd run a merge and I'd leave it at the default. Okay, so what this is going to do is going to merge basically the only ones that are overlapping. So now if I do the same thing, you can see that that's nice and tidy there. Okay, right guys, so that covers merging vertices. Thank you very much.